When did you first notice the difference between yourself and others?
To be honest, I thought I didn't realise that I was different. I knew my knees overextended, and when I was younger, in my 20s, I'd take a tray of drinks into a meeting and my fingers would lock. But I didn't realise that didn't happen to other people. I just thought it happened to everybody. And it wasn't until later in life, say in my 30s after having children, that I started to have problems. All started really with bladder and bowel problems, and also I had a really bad headache at the same time. But it didn't go away with medication, and I was given exercises to do, which really helped. But when I did the exercises, it sort of lifted and went away, but then it kept coming back. And it wasn't until a couple of years later I changed dentist, and he did an x-ray all around the back of my head, and he said to me, "Have you been having headaches?" And I was like, "Yes." And it turned out that I had a dislocated jaw, but I never knew why. He didn't really know why, but I carried on with the exercises which were helping me. And it wasn't until later that everything was put together, because with hypermobility, it's not just the joints subluxing, it affects your whole body, because it's the faulty collagen. So it wasn't till later in life that I realised.
Yeah.
I had quite a lot of pains, like in my hip area, which have definitely improved through doing Pilates and exercises. I was told that you had to strengthen your muscles to keep your joints in place, and I find that's really helped me. Sleeping, I have to have cushion between my knees and my feet, because otherwise my joints will come out of place. So if I do decorating and I go up and down the ladder, then I'll be hurting for a couple of days. It takes me a while to get over it. But I wasn't really a sporty person. I could still do cycling, and I really love sewing. So I'm really into that, and I'm in a walking group, and I'm normally at the back. I'm really slow and I'm talking. But yeah, I've just learnt to live with it, really.
It's interesting that you've then gone out into other things and other communities, almost like the walking group.
Yes.
What other kind of support have you found has been beneficial for you?
I've met people through coming here as well, so I've met friends. I've got a friend that she's got EDS. There's 13 different types of EDS. She's got a different type to me, but she was really helpful when I was being diagnosed. It's quite confusing what's happening, and she was really helpful to me. I've also found the charities good as well. They hold Zoom meetings for your local area, and I met a friend through doing that as well. So, and it's quite interesting to talk to people with the same issues.
Yeah, to find others that are also affected in the same way.
Yeah, and share notes, and and I've also, I'm in a few groups on Facebook with Ehlers, Danlos, and that's quite good.
So being in those support groups, what kind of things do you find comes up quite often, like talking topics or questions, things like that?
I think people would like to know if there's anything that could help, and for me it's exercising. It's important for me.